All right, this is Matt Lemke with Through Gamer Goggles, and today we're going to do a box breaking of the Battletech Beginner Box. And silly me, I didn't bring a knife. So I've never seen the content. Inside, we have everything you need to learn how to play Battletech for beginners. Dun, dun, dun. So you're looking at my face. Why? Well, because I no longer have the ability to film from above at the moment. That's something I have to fix. So so inside you get 2d6s, not that important. 2 minis. What are they? I don't remember what they are. Does it tell me on the back? It probably tells me on the back. It does not say on the back, but we get these cool cards. Maybe. If I can open them, we get these cards. So you get 2 minis, but the beginner box includes stats for the Locust, along with a detailed dossier. The Griffin, along with the detailed dossier, which, by the way, this is the mini. A lot of detail, a lot more detail than on some of the models they've had in the past. And maybe I should do this. Is that better? That's much better. Yeah, I miss zooming in. And then we have the detailed dossier on the Wolverine, which, by the way, that is the other mini. They should be fairly easy to paint, unless you're trying to do something crazy like paint house colors on them. We also have details on the Thunderbolt and the dossier on the back. We have a variant on the Locust, the LCT 1E, with some cool art on the other side. We have another variant on the Thunderbolt, with a mech getting blown to pieces on the back. You get another Wolverine with more art on the back. And you get a Griffin, another Griffin, with classic Battletech fans know what that is. You also get inside the Colby's Mission, which is titled Golden Rule. It was a novella written by, I don't know how many. This is a pretty good size. This is, how many pages? Sorry. 22 pages. It includes a glossary at the back of the book. It's part 1, and part 2 is available in the Battletech Game of Armored Combat, but it's a novella, piece of fiction. We also get a full-size map. I'll turn it that way. Front and back, you got desert on one side and wildernessy terrain on the other. Light cover, heavy cover, no hills, no elevation, and no water for the beginner box. You also get, so you can elevate your game, you get the ability to add terrain with punch outs. You have, on the back, you just have regular old desert to cover stuff if you want more open. You have a light heavy mix. This one piece here is light heavy. You also have a double light here and a double heavy. And then you have a three-piece that's all light, a single heavy, and a single light. We have the little advertisement for Ironwind Metals featuring Battletech models. These are going to be your pewters. And Ironwind Metals has been making Battletech models, I think, since before I started to play games. Those of you that watch this channel know that that's been a really long time. A brief overview in, let's see, I have it backwards. So there's a guide, a little intro guide if you're new to Battletech, which, it is a beginner's box. So they have an overview of the guide to the inner sphere. This features basically the houses, doesn't include much of the clans. And then on the inside you have the house map, along with brief descriptions of the houses, what they focus on, and things of that nature. For example, let's look at Davion. House Davion, Federated Sons. 700 years since the formation of the current first prince, Hans Davion, known as the Fox. Wow, I forgot that I knew that. Views the Federated Sons as a bastion of liberty. The ruler is Prince Hans Davion. It's a constitutional aristocracy. The capital is New Avalon. Dominant languages are English, French, and German. Dominant religion is Catholicism, Buddhism, and Judaism. The founding year was 2317, and the currency is the pound. So you can see that so a little bit about the history. What first got me into Battletech was the fact that it was the idea and the concept of warlords, basically. Different types of houses with knights and barons and the whole medieval kind of gathering of the way you get your land and stuff. Like you could be a servant, and basically, essentially, there's kind of a caste system within the society. At least that's the way I viewed it when I was a kid. It's not really the case now. But one thing I wanted to add, instead of doing population of the cities or planets and things, they do the number of inhabited worlds. And interesting. House Davion has 509 inhabited worlds. It's the largest of the clans. Now, what's interesting, what I said was interesting, is Comstar has been added to this list, which when I played, Comstar was kind of a, well, they still kind of are, an Illuminati type of thing. They're a cult, is the way I view them at least. And they have one inhabited world. And then on the back, they have a description of battle mechs and mech warriors. And of course, you cannot have a game without rules. So the basic game set rules is like 12 pages. For those of you that have played Battletech before, you probably don't even need to read these. You just go play. So it goes over the different phases. It describes movement, of course. It is played on a hex map, so it shows the differences of how arcs work, front arcs, everything you need for shooting, range combat, line of sight. All that stuff is included. It goes over terrain, heavy woods, light woods, clear terrain. I don't think there's any of the more complicated rules like charging or death from above in the base set. But we can get more into that as I go over it and show you how to play. So let's see here. Modifiers, moved, short range. Yeah, I don't think death from above or charging is in the base. So that's damage resolution. Yeah, I don't see it. So anyway, inside the Battletech Beginner Box, you get 2 minis, some stand-up pogs, extra terrain pieces, the map. The quick start rules, which are 12 pages long, and that includes the chart on the back. A novella, which normally is probably about $5. All the cards that you can... Oh, I'm not sure these are dry erase or not. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure. But all the little cards, which for those of you that aren't familiar with Battletech, as you take damage, you allocate your damage over here. And the 2 mechs plus 2 dice, and oops, I lied. That's not all you get. I forgot something. You get these little cards that I didn't look at, and they are... Oh, these are pilots. So we have Devon Coyne. He's a mech warrior with a skill level of 4, I believe is what that stands for. And then on this side you have... Oh, that's Devon. And he pilots a Locust, it looks like, along with a brief overview. And then on the back you have Zen Zhang. So you get 8 pilots. You have Drake Hawkins, and then you have Sitterger Polson on the other side. Then you have Maxim Kuznetsov, who is from the House of Kurita, and Eric Stendhal on the other side. So he has a special pilot ability called Jumping Jack. Reduce attacker movement modifier from +3 to +1 when firing after jumping. This guy knows how to get around the field. And we have Emeka Kalu, who is a captain for the House of Davion, the Hussars. Pilots a Thunderbolt, considering a Rising Star. 2 special pilot abilities, cost 5. Multitasker, you may make an attack against a secondary target in the front arc with a +0 modifier, side rear arcs +1. Tactical Genius, when in command you may re-roll initiative. The second stands even if worse than the first. And then you have Gia Yaven. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.
Hi, guys. Meet the Nibbles, who's gonna go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button and share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in a link below, and my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know, you're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye, guys.